this live chat. Okay, I think we're getting it, y'all. So, I think we're live. This is SEstkr. We got some mail today. We got one of those. We got one of these. And we got one of these all the way from Canada. Canslaw. It finally arrived. Hey, Ronnie Brown. Hi, Chew. Hey, everybody. Y'all can see me and hear me and all that. I'm assuming. It's always good to check. Five of five. Thank you, Ronnie. That's what I needed. Alright. This will be a video for tomorrow. What might it be? It might start with a K. Alright. We'll do that tomorrow. If Canslaw pops in here, I'll open this since it's from him. The main reason we're here today is I finally paid off my wallet over at Morgan Silver Treasures. This will be a large numismatic haul. A lot of type coins in here. Things for my type coin collection. I think there's a Confederate note in here as well. So some stuff I've been really looking forward to getting for, I don't know, a couple of months now. You save on shipping if you start a wallet and you know, let your wallet build up. You save on shipping because it's $6 for one thing or it's $6 for several things. So, let's see what we got here. Make sure everything's out. I appreciate y'all watching. Okay, I'm just kind of going through some stuff here. Alright. We got something right here with a rubber band around it. Let's start with the biggest thing first, I guess. How am I going to get this open? Pull apart here to open. Alright. I'm glad it came with instructions because God knows I'll need it. Where is my... Here. Trying to keep this live stream short as possible. That way people can watch it without it being an hour long or whatever. Okay, I think we got it open here, y'all. Oh, that's my Confederate note. Okay, awesome, awesome. Awesome, I got a Confederate $10 bill. Hey, it's in a nice hard plastic case. No need for me to take it out. Oh, very, very nice. That's what I give for it, 35 bucks. Not in the best condition for something that's, you know, a couple hundred years old. But, or maybe 150 years old, something like that. But, okay, we got that. There's my Confederate $10 bill. Awesome. Let's see who all's in the chat. Hey, big dummies. You're talking like scrap metal, so that's probably who that is. Let's get this coin right here. One of the coins I have was an 8-tail feather Morgan dollar. If you're not familiar with the 8-tail feathers, they were some of the earlier struck. They went back and changed them to the 7-tail feather because people believe that 8-tail feathers meant one thing and, you know, it wasn't good for our country. So they went back and they changed it to a 7-tail feather bird. So this should be... Oh, no, this is a Mexican coin, my bad. This is a Mexican coin celebrating the Olympics, centennial of Olympics or something to that effect. 1968. I believe it's going to be 73% silver. Nice. I like Mexican coinage. Especially stuff that, hi Deneen, how are you? Good to see you. Especially stuff that was actually could have been in circulation. The Libertads are cool, but the Libertads are super duper expensive. And so, very nice. We got that. Let's check this other big one. It might be the Morgan here. I was thinking of my eight-tail feather Morgan here from 1878, I think. Oh, thank you, Deneen. I have. I've been doing really well. Been doing just fine, hon. Just, we got a 1878 eight-tail feather. That's what that 8TF is. XF condition. I give $75 for this coin. I did not give $90. I don't know, he was in one of those moods where he was trying to move some stuff, and he dropped the price to 75, and I pounced on it. So, pretty good condition. Uh, I would agree with XF. That's in pretty good shape. There's old scrap metal. Big Daddy Warbucks. Yeah, okay. Well, when you acquire a big wallet, it took me 3 months to pay this off. So, keep that in mind there. Scrap metal. My bill fell down. It'll be alright. Alright, let's see what we got here. I think this could be my 1916 Mercury dime. Not a 16D. It's not a key date. Just the first year for my Mercury dime collection. I think I give $8 or $10 for this thing. And it's in pretty good shape. It's got some wear, but not a whole lot. But a 1916, usually when you see a first year Merc dime, they're wore slap out. They're just, oh Lord. Multiple layers of packaging here. Yeah, okay, scrap metal. Alright then, buddy. Or no, I think it's going to be my 3-cent nickel. My thrickle. That's a couple things here. Okay. So we have a 3-cent nickel. 1866 3-cent nickel. There's also a coin called a 3-cent dime, commonly referred to as a trime. It would be silver. I have a dime in my current wallet over there now. A trime, I mean. So that's in pretty good shape. XF40. This is the type coin. This will be added to my type coin collection. Did not have a 3-cent nickel. This one's in really nice shape. It's got the details. Gotta love the deets on it. Let's see what else we got over here. We also have like this is a half dime maybe. Somebody's texting me, don't that figure? Alright, let me get my good eyeballs out here. Sorry. My eyes are failing me. It ain't the coin's fault, it's my fault. Alright, let's see here. What to do with that thing? Okay, so this is a half dime. Seated half dime. This is the 1872 S half dime. It has the S below. And apparently I gave $40 for this one. You can see here it's marked 47, then he marked 40 on the top. So I got a deal on that one. And I've got some other half dimes, but I don't think mine have that good a detail on them. That's pretty good detail on the half dime there. Usually these are just wore slap out because they're so old, But I love my seed stuff, Seeded Liberty coins. Alright, let's see what else we got here, y'all. Let me make sure I'm catching up on chat here. Thank you, Scrap Metal. Some history in that haul. Yes. I love the history, and typically when silver goes up to $38, $39 an ounce, I'll swap over and go to numismatics. That instead of paying, a 13-year high for silver, I'll swap over and buy some numismatic stuff. Because, this old stuff makes me just as happy as buying them ounces of silver. Trust me, I like it all. I'm a SEstkr collector. I kind of do both. Here, package these very well. Looks like it's upside down. What in the world do we have here? Okay. Is this 2 coins or just 1? That's 2 coins. Alright. So we have a... This is a 1911 Japanese 10 sen. Sorry, I know y'all couldn't see it. I was holding it up there. This is a Japanese coin from 1911, best I can tell. I have to trust what's on this because I don't read Japanese. What's up, Silver Cigars? I'm going through a Morgan Silver Treasures unboxing here that I just recently paid up on my wallet and got a shipment sent out. So this is a Japanese coin right here. Got really good details on it. A Japanese 10 sen, apparently. I'll need to look up and see how much. This is supposed to be silver, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it, but I'll have to look that up on Numista. See what percentage of silver is in that. Then what else we got over here? Uh-oh, we got a SEstkr dime. 1916. Pretty good details on that for a first year Mercury. I did not pay $15 for this. I paid 10, 8 or 10. 10, I think. So this is the 1916, not a D. It's not a key date. But for my Mercury dime collection, I wanted, and this is very fine, so I would agree with that so far just by looking at the front of it. $2.70 a gallon in Central Texas. How much propane? Oh, y'all talking about propane? Okay. I got my propane. You probably see it written here on my calendar. I got propane for $1.99 a gallon, and I bought it in August. I bought it this month. So there's my 1916 Mercury dime. She don't have the full split bands, but she's got some wear on her. But pretty good shape for a first year Merc. So I popped on that one. Let's see what else we got. Alright. I just figured it would be easier to go live and do all this, because if I did all this in the video would be an hour long and whatever. So, me trying to upload an hour long video probably would not have worked out very good with my crappy internet. Alright, let me see here. We got a 1915 10 centavo. I think this is Cuban. It's a Cuban coin. 1915 10 centavos. Got a nice big star on the front. These Cuban coins were minted at Philadelphia. They were minted at the U.S. Mint, and I believe old Charles E. Barber had a hand in designing some parts of it. There was actually 2 designers, one guy from Cuba and one from the United States. Not bad on the details, It doesn't. The details don't pop, but it's pretty nice for a coin that old. 10 centavos. So pretty nice. And what in the world has he thrown in right here? I've got to give me a 20-25 penny. Is that what this is? Vintage collector coin. Okay. He did say something about a free gift. I guess this is what it is. I just figured he meant stickers because that's usually what I get with him. Alright, let me open this package. Didn't want to give up the ghost. Let's see what we ended up with right here. It's in a little capsule and everything. Pretty nice. Sorry, y'all. Struggling with the packaging, as usual. Oh, good Lord. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here, y'all. Is that a steel cent? 1943. So, we got a 1943 steel cent. Probably a re-zinked one, because it looks awful nice. But hey, for something for free, I'll take it. I like my historic coins. By the way, I finally found my doggone war nickel. I did a nickel video for Littlefoot, and I couldn't find my war nickel nowhere. I got in looking in the pennies, and it was right next to the steel cent, because it was a 42p and the steel cents were 43. Hey Vinny, you pretty much missed the whole thing, brother. I think I just opened the last thing in the you know where that's from. Vintage collector coin, United States. You can rewatch it, bud. I'm fixing to end it so you can rewatch it. I'm trying not to make it super duper long. Just as a quick rerun, I got the Confederate $10 note, which is something I've been wanting for a while. I got the Mexican Olympics I don't know, centenary, whatever it is they call them. I got the 8-tail feather Morgan dollar in XF condition, really nice 8-tail feather. The 8-tail feathers were some of the earliest Morgans ever struck, according to the book. I got a 1916 Merc dime, not a 16D, but just a 1916 for my Merc collection. We got a little 10 centavos from Cuba. Let me see what else. We got this 3-cent nickel, I believe is what this is. Yes, sir. 3-cent nickel. Really nice details on that. That's in really good shape. And I got a Seated Liberty half dime with some pretty good details on it. 1872S. Pretty good details on that as well. That's probably my best looking half dime I got in my collection right now. And then I got the Japanese 10 sen. I'll have to figure out what percentage of silver this is, because it's not written on here. But that's what we got, y'all. That and that steel cent in a little capsule. Very, very nice. Very pretty. So that's what we got. I'm going to try to cut this one short so people will have time to watch it, because I know people don't want to watch hour-long live streams. Well, of course, for staying. So that's my little Numi haul today. I do have some other stuff to open. I have this package here. We might be adding to the flock tomorrow. And then I got something from Canada. So we did get that in the mail also. So 3 things in the mail today. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate you watching. What's up, Michael Stacking? Y'all can go back and rewatch it as I pull them out of the bag here. Try to keep it short as possible so everybody can watch it and don't take an hour. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, those who were. Go collect some history, because I thoroughly enjoy it. The Southeast. We're out.